because I felt something crack. I can't fall. Like there's not like there's it's solid. But I really thought I was going something went. Anyway, so we're digging out here in New York. The storm is over and I'll be able to go to work tonight. Anyway, um, it's always amazing after the storm, after any storm, like snowstorm here, the next day is usually really sunny. And that's what's happening today. It's really sunny. And it's cold out, but anyhow. So this is where we're at. Yes, Zara, I can see you. I can see you. Yeah. Yep. I can see you. Yeah. I just put Avery in for a nap. Oh, you didn't get the notification? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know why. What's going on? All right. Anyhow, we'll just continue. Jocelyn, what do I need to hear right now? Um, whatever it is that you feel like you're waiting for your ship to come in, take control of the situation and don't wait. Don't wait on it. Take action. It does look like if it has something to do with finances, you're paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, so that should make you feel good. Nine of Wands is in reverse, which means that your anxiety is moving into the past. You could have a creative project coming up that may be significant, but stepping a little bit into your Queen of Swords, like being a little bit sharp, that's okay right now, whatever the situation is. Anyhow, April, will I be talking to my boss today and how will it go? Will she offer me a raise? Okay. Will she offer me a raise before me asking? That's funny because that's what I would want too. I wouldn't want to have to ask for it. In fact, I don't think I've ever asked for a raise in my whole life. That's why I never got anything. No, I think you might have to ask. I think you're gonna have to ask. Um, I think it'll go okay, but I think that you have to ask. You know, I, yeah, happiness comes out if you ask. Um, but it reminds me of, to make a long story short, I went on an interview once where I was going to be doing like bookkeeping for a dental office, and like why? Like I'm so willing to sell myself for nothing, like really, like the only reason why I was going to take the job is because she was willing to let me work whatever hours fit into my schedule, which was really convenient when I was working crazy yoga hours, because they're odd hours, like 6 a.m., 9 a.m., but then I have nothing from between the hours of like 11 and 5. So, and I remember when I went to the interview, um, at the time I was making, A&P had already closed. Anyway, she asked me what a range was for part-time work that I would accept. And I'm such an asshole because I put down $2 an hour less than I was making at A&P, and of course that's what she was going to give me. Like, I'm so willing to sell myself so short? And even like with teaching, like I never ask for a raise. I know other teachers that are like, and they don't even have half my experience or half my training, and they're like, no, I'm going to get paid more than that. I'm not doing it for whatever it is they're getting paid. And I'm like, it's amazing that some people just they feel like they're worth more and they get it. So I would think about that when you have this conversation. If you don't ask for it, you're probably not going to get anything. They're not real quick to hand out money if they don't have to. And I would, you know what I mean? Like, don't forget what you're worth. You know what I'm saying? Because I would always be like a peasant, like begging for something. That's how I felt. Or I felt like, well, I don't know, never spoke up, and I never got anything. So just you take it from there. I don't know. I hate to see, people get taken advantage of. April. It's been a year and nothing. Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. And then then they use the COVID thing. Well, it's COVID and this, that, and the next thing, and it's not. They'll get away with paying less if they can. It's just how they are. Yeah, I mean, it, it gets at my full-time Dave's job, we were supposed to have a review every year and get something. But a lot of times it would be like 18 months, 2 years, something like that. And then they would backdate the raise, but they would backdate it to some arbitrary date that made no sense. Like March 1st. Well, meanwhile, you're supposed to have the review on January 1st. Why? Why is it March 1st? Like, where did you pull that date from? And they wouldn't explain it. They would just say, well, that's when we're going back to it. And you couldn't do anything about it. But, it's like, I'm here every day working. I'd like to, it's just pisses me off. Anyway, Kira, Daniel wants me to go to his auntie's party on Saturday. I'm not a party, and I have social anxiety. Oh, me too. I wouldn't want to go either. And I kind of don't like that about myself. I wish that I would be a little bit more open to things like that. If you go, like everything else, it may be a little awkward in the beginning. You may be feeling a little bit unprepared. But once you're there for a minute, you seem to fit right in. You have happiness, and you feel like the world is at your feet. I think everybody will be pretty nice. I know I don't want to do things like that either. So I understand how you feel. But I think if you go, it's not going to be nearly as bad as you think it is. I know. Trust me. April, general for the rest of this week and the weekend. The Fool. Starting a new journey of some type, feeling like you got some good karma coming back to you. Out of the clear blue, you may hear from somebody you haven't spoken to in some time, or you could run into that person. Listen to your intuition. Six of Cups. You may hear from somebody that you haven't spoken to in quite some time. Seven of Cups. You should have choices. And it looks like something may pop up this weekend that's fun or festive or exciting. Let's see what happens. Linda. I don't see the question yet. Let me go up to the top. Shreya, how does Y think about me? Thinks that you're spontaneous, caring, kind, focused, attractive, hardworking, intelligent, creative, and unique. Fia. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Life is moving forward, slow and steady wins the race. Ace of Swords. Cutting through bullshit, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, which is very healthy. Three of Cups. You should have something to celebrate in the near future, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Perseverance takes you to the next level when it comes to a career. Six of Swords. Moving forward to greener pastures and feeling a little bit more balanced with the Two of Pentacles. Lost my spot here. Malika. I think I'm at Malika General. Ten of Pentacles. You can have a large sum of money making its way to you. That's pretty good. Soulmate connection may come in if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, love life looks good. If you're not with anyone, look out for a Gemini and a Cancer. There's also a Libra here. Slow and steady wins the race around a business or job opportunity, but it looks like you got more money coming in regardless. You also have the Ace of Swords, laying down the law, cutting through bullshit, stepping into your own strength. Zara, I can see you. Kira, Daniel, oh, I did that one. April, I did. Linda, I think I'm at. Will my son ever break up with his toxic girlfriend? Oh my God, those relationships are terrible. They usually last a long time because the people get addicted to the drama of it. The good news is that yes, they usually end. Yeah, it may take a minute, but it'll end. April, who am I hearing from the past? Six of Cups. Could be an earth sign from the past, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I mean, I can't tell you who it is. I don't know. It just shows Six of Cups around an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. April, is Peter still thinking about me and wanting to connect or see me soon? Yeah, I do think you'll see him soon. Kira, Daniel, and I this weekend. Things look good. Looks like you're moving forward to greener pastures. It looks like things move forward nice with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You have a wish around the situation. You may decide to go to that party. I don't know if that's this week or if there's another party or some kind of gathering. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and feeling like you're being guided by the divine. Kira, will my meeting at work go for me tomorrow? Okay, let's see. How will the meeting at work go? It should go well. You got the Eight of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a large sum of money coming towards you. I don't know if that has to do with work. Ten of Pentacles doesn't have to be money that you work for. It could be come to you in a different way. But either way, it looks like the Four of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the Magician. Meeting should go well. I don't know what the meeting is about, but it looks like it goes well. I hate meetings. I really do hate meetings. Yeah, listen to your intuition. Balance is coming back into your life. Everybody can see Zara. Okay, good. Yeah, I know. YouTube has been weird. Last night we couldn't see Sepia. Like every once in a while I would see it, but she couldn't post the question. It was just crazy. Angel, how does Sagittarius felt when I texted him yesterday? Stuck. Did he not answer you? Because it shows here that he's stuck. He's lacking ambition around this situation. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he's going to answer you. If he hasn't answered you yet, he's probably not going to answer you because I don't think he wants to open that door right now. Cam, Will T get his comeuppance? Right, I don't know what that is, but I'm going to just ask it as a yes or no question. I only had a 33% chance yes, which means that if he is going to get it, whatever it is, it may take some time. It might not happen right away. Like it could take a little while before it shows up. April, how would I feel when I meet Jay the Virgo in person? I think you're going to feel good. It's Knight of Cups, which would be a romantic connection. It could be slow and steady wins the race, but I think you may click on some kind of a creative level with this guy. I think it would be good. The heck is happening here with this phone? Caribbean, what is C. Jerome's intentions with me? Okay, let's see. I don't think he has any intentions right now. It looks like divine timing is going to push this relationship forward. He's got the Judgment card. So he's not really thinking much of anything, but the Judgment card means that divine timing or divine guidance steps in and then pushes the relationship forward to greener pastures, and it happens pretty quickly. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Sandy A., what can I expect in the near future? Life moves forward. Hangman's in reverse. Got some good karma coming in. Feeling like the world is at your feet. Taking control of your life. Pushes your life forward pretty quickly. It also looks like you may be walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you. Hearing from somebody or seeing someone you haven't seen in quite some time. And starting a new journey is on the horizon. Q, love for this week. Okay, love looks good this week. If you're not with anyone, a new love interest arrives. If you are with someone, current relationship rekindles or moves forward. If you're not with anyone, Sagittarius shows up, water sign as well, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you are with someone, you have a little bit of adventure coming in around a long-term relationship or a relationship with long-term potential. Patience, compassion, and perseverance comes to this relationship. It also looks like the relationship strengthens and you're being guided by the divine. So if you're not with anyone, look out for Sagittarius or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But it looks like this week love looks pretty good for you. Q, money this week. Well, you have the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with this card if you don't want children. Looks like you make it to the top of the mountain and your finances strengthen this week. Money should be okay. I don't see any large sums of money headed your way this week, but it looks like things are okay. You're getting by at the very least. Diaza, torn between two. DD the past person and DM the new. Okay, let's see. DD the past person. DM the new person. New person. Yeah, it looks like if you go back to the old person, you're going to relive the same type of thing. If you move on to the new person, it's like moving on to greener pastures. Yeah, well, you know what? Anything that has to do with emotions like that is draining. That's why when I do all the, I'm always yawning. It makes me very tired, but only while I'm doing it. And now after I finish, I'll go have some water, and my energy will come back. Dealing with like emotions, like you absorb it, so that's why it's draining you. Drink more water. That should help. Um, Forget about the twin flame thing because I hear that all the time. And you know what? People get caught up in this twin flame shit, and then they wind up allowing someone to treat them like shit for years because they think that that's how it's supposed to be. Just if we took the cards out of everything and we just, just like the way life happens, usually you know what you're getting from the old person. People don't usually change and all of a sudden they become a hero. You're going to go back to what you already had. And if it didn't work the first time, usually things don't work the second time. You just repeat that cycle. If you move on to someone new, it's a brand new thing. It's like having two china plates, right? If you break a china plate, you could glue it back together, but it's never going to be a whole plate. It's still going to be broken. If you have a new plate, it's brand new and it doesn't have any imperfections. So I would move on to the new person. Even if the cards didn't say that, that would be my 2 cents. If we were just talking, I would say move on to the new person. But people get all caught up in this twin flame nonsense. And it's just, I don't believe it's true. Because I've seen people literally for years, 5, 6, 10 years. I know that I'm supposed to be with him. And I'm like, what makes you think you're supposed to be with him? The guy hardly ever reaches out to you. And when he does, he is short. And what makes you think that he's supposed to be with you? And it's like, and then people do all this research about twin flame shit. And then you hear all kinds of different things. I don't know. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. And I think that it allows people to make an excuse to stay in a bad relationship, in a bad situation, and it makes excuses for the other person to treat them like shit. Well, he's supposed to because he's the runner and I'm the chaser. That's nonsense. Life is way too short for that shit. I would move on to the new person. I really would because otherwise you're gonna relive the old relationship again. And she never said thank you for the gift. She's amazing. She is amazing. What did you say? See, I feel like you could express your feelings better if you're talking to the person on the phone or in person rather than through text. But if you got to give it to someone through text, you got to do what you got to do, Adriana, what's happening this week? Finally, my big toe is starting to look better. So I think I'm going to try to go for a pedicure. Maybe Monday. You got success coming this week with the Six of Wands. You've got no longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, possibly thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. The world is at your feet. Got a lot of ambition coming in around you. Moving to greener pastures. Your life is moving forward. Things change to the better for you quickly out of the clear blue sky. Kira, is Daniel entertaining other women? Oh, sorry. I always pronounce everything wrong, so. I worked with a woman, though, who was much worse than me. don't think so. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's hard to tell when somebody is a liar, and they lie a lot, but I don't think he is. Nah, I'm not seeing anyone else showing up here. Um, April. I wonder why Jay the Virgo reappeared after a month. What made him disappear? Was he working and studying? Yes, right. He told me the exams are all over, but I wonder if he's out of options. Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but with the online crap, that's usually what happens. It's like, I don't know. I know that people swear by it. I don't know. I feel like, like the lipstick, right? I told you the story about my friend with her lipstick. She was always looking for a better lipstick. No matter how many lipsticks she bought, she was always out buying another one. And I feel like that's what happens with online dating. It almost becomes like an addiction. Well, who else is out there? Well, who else can I connect with? Maybe there's somebody better. Maybe there's this, there's that, the next thing. And I feel like that's what people do. I also think that a lot of guys, from what I've heard, is a lot of the guys are married, which I don't know what the hell is wrong with people. But can you imagine like having the nerve to be married and put your face up on the internet? Like somebody could see you. Anyway, um, I don't think he was lying about him being busy and all that stuff. I think all of that is true. And I think that here's him reaching out to you. I think he's genuinely curious as to what you were doing, what you've been up to, and reconnecting. And then the judgment card is here, which is like divine timing, or it could be a timing issue, like he said. Thing is that the older I get, the less patience I have for people and their excuses, because what does it take to reach out to someone? You don't have to have an hour long conversation, but you can check in with someone. So that excuse doesn't really fly with me anymore. It used to, but I used to allow people to get away with a lot of shit. I mean, I still do, but I've come a long way. Um, I don't know that he's out of options, but there's a whole world out there, but I do think that there was something that made him want to reconnect with you, and you were crossed his mind, and he wanted to see what you were up to. But I struggle a lot with it's like that online stuff. It just kind of, I just wondered their intentions. I had a friend of mine too, he was gay, and he used to say, "Goes, you would be amazed at the end of the night how many guys pull their wedding rings out of their pockets and go home to their wives after spending a night at the gay bar." And I'm like, oh my god, I can't imagine, but I know this shit happens. To me, I think the worst part of anything, I don't care what the situation is that you're in, I think the worst part of everything is having to pretend that you're something that you're not, and not be authentically who you are. And if you're married to somebody and you don't want to be with them, to me, that's a horrible way to have to live. But on the other hand, it's like you have to, I feel like you got to have a level of respect for people. And I have little patience for these people that disappear and reappear and disappear and reappear because it's convenient for them, like that shit really pisses me off. But no, I don't think that he's like, I don't think he's out of options. I don't think that that's the case. I do think that he explores his options, though. Beautiful one, General, for Christmas. I know it's going to be here soon. Right? What's today? Oh, next week. It's next week. Oh, man. Just kind of creeps up on you like that. I got to find the Grinch. We haven't watched it yet, but I want to watch that one. Christmas looks good. I mean, you got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. This is a feeling good kind of card. Things move forward for you by Christmas. Got the Magician. You can manifest new opportunities around Christmas. Success comes in around Christmas. It should be a good time. She's got to take a nap. What is she doing? Kira, General, for the rest of December. brought her out in the snow today. Poor thing couldn't move. It looks like you have a wish before the end of December, feeling successful around work or school or whatever it is that you do all day work. Balance comes back into your life. Love looks good. Passion comes in. Maybe thinking about going back to school with the Eight of Pentacles, or you may be, researching it or signing up for it. Life changes for the better quickly in the month of December. Let's get this year over with already. Yvette, love. You may have some choices here. Seven of Cups. You have a Virgo here. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got money coming in too. Now, this could be that somebody comes in that has a lot of money. You have a wish around love. Somebody comes in out of the blue. That could be a soulmate connection. But I think you're going to have choices. You may have to explore a couple of different options. Adriana, does he still have a love interest for me? Yep, he still has feelings for you. Deja, the new person's intentions. Okay, let's see. What's this new guy's intentions? Well, you got the Two of Cups here, which means there is long-term potential around a committed relationship. Listen to your intuition when it comes to him. No longer waiting for your ship to come in because he doesn't hold himself back. He comes forward. He may be slow and steady, wins the race, but his intentions look good. I would give him a chance. Let's see. You don't have to make any decision right away. You can kind of just, connect with both of them, or at least get to know the new guy before you make any definite decisions. I believe that once you really connect with somebody new, then you'll forget about the other person, because that's usually just the way it works. And then that's usually when the other person comes back, because they kind of feel that like you kind of disappeared. But I would give this new guy a shot. He seems pretty legit. Oh, it's on Netflix, The Grinch? The one with Jim Carrey, or the cartoon? Because I want to see the cartoon. I mean, maybe I'll watch the other movie. Avery doesn't have the attention span, but we'll see. I'm gonna put it on. I got Netflix, but we're gonna have to watch it in my bedroom because she destroyed the remote for the living room. And I also want to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with the I love the abominable snow monster. I love him. This is gonna make me cry. Frosty the Snowman, when I was a kid, I couldn't watch it, and they couldn't sing that song because it used to make me cry. And that is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. There's another song I didn't want to hear. No, not Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Yeah, the one where you better watch out. Yeah, you better not cry. That song used to make me cry. Kira, what can I expect from Daniel between us the rest of December? Okay. I do think he wants to get you involved with his family. I think that he wants, and now I don't know, is the Ants party different from the game night? Two different things? Because there may be a couple of family things that he wants to involve you in, which is really nice because it's like you're important enough for him already to bring you to his family. So I like that. You got the soulmate connection card here. You got strength around the relationship happening. No longer waiting for your ship to come in, but feeling like things are moving forward. I think it looks good between now and the end of December. Adriana, is Gil still thinking about me? Yeah, I do think he still thinks about you. Yeah. April, general for next week. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is spot on. You got the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you're going to get that raise. That would be great. No longer feeling stuck in the mud, feeling like life is moving forward, starting a new journey with the Fool. That Virgo may want to make plans. You got an earth sign here that may want to make plans. Or, you know, even if you don't see him next week, he may be planning on something because he's not holding himself back anymore, which is good. That's good. Jay, how did Amy feel when she saw me this morning? She felt good. She felt well respected. She felt guided by the divine. Did she not make any attempts to contact you, or, you know, like, did she ignore you? Because she's got a little anxiety here, but she felt good seeing you. It's almost like she feels relief when she sees you. She just can be a little bit standoffish, but I get it because I'm like that too. T-Vet, what's going on with Aaron in love? Okay, what's happening here with Aaron? I don't know if he's just broke up a relationship, or he's fallen on hard times when it comes to love. Feels like he's a little stuck. Feels like he's lacking perseverance, and feels like the sun here is in reverse. The sun is always positive, but when it's in reverse, it's like there's a delay. So I don't know. He may be going through a rough time now, or he may have just broken up with someone. Adriana, is Angel going to tell me something important soon? Yep, pretty soon you're going to feel like you can exhale. Kira, will Daniel get me nice gifts for Christmas? Or will he say a bear ate them or something? No, I think that he comes through with the gifts. I do think that about him. I think that, he likes giving gifts. No, I think he comes through with the gifts. I do think he comes through with the gifts. I would be shocked if he didn't. Oh, Eeyore makes me sad. But there was this song that used to make me cry. I think Kenny Loggins sings it. It's about Winnie the Pooh. And that song makes me cry. Even just thinking about it right now makes me want to cry. I don't know. It makes me want to cry. Anyway. How about the Christmas shoes, that song? How does that song make you feel? Because that's another one that we don't need. I don't know what it is about Christmas that makes me want to cry. Silent Night, the Little Drummer Boy. That other one, that dun 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 dun, that one gives me heart palpitations. Liz, will I find a new job soon? Yes, you actually have a wish around it. Yeah, so you should You should be able to get a good job, or a job that you want, or something you set out for. Yeah, I guess my dad thinks that it made me cry because it was insinuating. Well, once again, this goes back to, it's how you interpret things. Like, there is nothing in that song that said that I was bad, but he said that he thinks I thought that I was bad, and that's why when it was like, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, you're not going to get anything for Christmas, Santa's coming. So one, it's very interesting how certain people's minds work. So I guess I thought that I was bad, or that they were singing it because they were telling me that I wasn't going to get anything, or Santa wasn't going to come and see me. Similar to when my brother was born, people would say things like, "Oh, he's so cute," and I used to kind of take it like I wasn't. But one thing really had nothing to do with the other. It's like, just because he's cute doesn't mean that you're not. Although I really wasn't. I was really an ugly kid. I mean, maybe as a baby I was okay, but once I got to like 5, 6, 7, let's not even talk about when I had the B. Arthur haircut in junior high. I think I destroyed all the pictures, but if I could find you the picture. Do you see this haircut? My mother did that to me when I was in junior high. That's the haircut that I had. I'm not even kidding. That's the haircut I had. No wonder why. Look at her face. No wonder why I'm traumatized. Why did she do that to me? Gonna give me an old lady haircut? Cece, how will the interview go on Monday? Monday. Oh, that should be good, right? We're going to have the grand conjunction. When is that happening? 18, 19. Yeah. It should go really well. Look at this. 4 of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, you could, yeah, it's going to go well. Good for you. Adriana, why hasn't he been able to see me? Why hasn't he been able to see me? He actually has a lot of respect for you, and he should be putting in more time coming up. It does look like he had a family get together, or a family thing here, some kind of obligation. That's moving into the past. Divine timing is going to open up doorways for you and strengthen the relationship. I think he's been pretty busy. I think it's family related too. I don't think it's a friend thing. But that's nice. He wants to include you in all these family things. You know, that's good. That's really good. Oh my God, Michael Jackson songs. Yeah. Or movies. Yeah, that's why there's some movies that I just can't watch again because, oh, it was Titanic. I used to cry so bad during Titanic one time. My mom came downstairs. She didn't say anything to me. She just shut it off and went back upstairs. Like, why do I got to keep watching it? Obviously, it bothers me. Cece, will M reach out while I'm in Pennsylvania, and will he wish me a Merry Christmas? Okay, let's see. Well, okay. So the cards indicate only a 33% chance. Yes, he reaches out and wishes you Merry Christmas. But the Page of Swords is here, which means that you could run into him, or you could hear from him around Christmas. It may not be on Christmas or while you're there, but he could reach out at some point around the holidays. It may not be for Christmas, though. Either way. I know Avery thinks that she's like, oh, thank you. She's like, she's ready to walk. She's ready to like, she moves things. So like, it looks like she's got a purpose, like the laundry basket, like she's doing something. You are always used to remind me of my Weimaraner or Kayla with the big ears. Beautiful one. Will I hear from Chris before Christmas? I don't think you're going to hear from him before Christmas. And you used to sing the song to the bad kids? That's awesome. Zara, I can see your posts, but how come you're not moderator? It's, yeah, how come? I'm going to add you as moderator. And now let's see what happens. That's strange. I just changed it to moderators. That's a different account. Let's see if it works. Jay, what's Amy think of my interactions with the others? I know she watches me. Oh, damn straight she watches. She gets jealous. She holds herself back and she gets jealous. And she's not like persistent, and that pisses her off about herself. Yeah, she doesn't, she makes her feel unsuccessful. See, she's kind of like me with the, like I just said before about my brother. People would say that he was cute, so it made me feel like I wasn't. She feels the same way. Like you pay attention to somebody else, it means that you don't like her. But that's not true. She doesn't see at all what she does. She doesn't see it. All right, let me go back up. Kim, I don't know what the pain that you have in your heart is. I think you said if you have a chest pain like that, I would go and see a doctor. For sure. I wouldn't put that off. Merjan, how will Zebby react or feel if I call him? Okay, let's see. How will Zebby react or feel if I call him? I would listen to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you not to call him, I would follow that, because what I'm getting here is the Fool is in reverse, the Tower is in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles is in reverse. So that's like, the Fool in reverse could be exposing, like letting a fact out that needs to be dealt with. You know, it's the kind of thing that once it's out in the open, it can't go back in. You have to deal with it. Tower in reverse would be like a mini crisis. It's not the biggest of deals, but it's not pleasant. And then the Six of Pentacles is in reverse. You may be feeling disrespected. I would say the best case scenario, if you reached out to him, you wouldn't get a hold of him and he may not respond with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. But with the Fool in reverse, something could get exposed that you guys would have to deal with. I don't know when the last time was that you spoke to him, but I now doesn't seem like it's a good time to reach out. I would wait until this energy shifts. I would at least wait until, I don't know, maybe early new year if you don't hear from him before then. Moonlight love read. Okay, it looks like you got a Pisces around you if you're not with anyone right now, and this person doesn't hold themselves back, they come forward. You may be walking away from something that no longer serves you and walking towards some greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Four of Cups is here, which means the situation could be in front of you right now and you're just not seeing it yet. Ace of Swords, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, stepping into your own power makes your life change for the better quickly. Got a Pisces coming in. You also have a fire sign around you. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you are with someone right now, chances are current relationship can strengthen. As long as you're willing to step into your own power and take control of the situation, current relationship strengthens. Kira, general around my job at the Judson Center for the next few weeks. Well, you're not holding yourself back. Eight of Swords is in reverse. Heading towards all 10 cups being full and persistence. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Money flows through you, cause for celebration. I don't know. They may give you a bonus or something or do something nice around the holidays. I don't know if that's what normally happens there, but there's like more money coming in. It looks like it's okay the next couple of weeks. It's nothing to write home about, but it looks like it is what it is kind of a thing. I'm wondering, though, if they're going to give you a bonus or something for Christmas. Adriana, what type of person is kind of missing me right now? What type of person? Okay, let's see. Somebody who's a hard worker, somebody who may be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, somebody who's very intelligent, maybe somebody who's been thinking about you a lot that's missing you and you have no idea. I think they're a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They may be somebody, too, that you know through work or school. Eight of Pentacles. Cinnamon, how does Jamel currently feel for me? Feels like you're very successful, kind, caring, spontaneous, attractive, that you have a lot of potential. You may feel like you guys have a soulmate connection that's being guided by the divine. SMJ, will I see Brandon this month? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Adriana, is it Gil? Yeah, it could be. It could be. Sarah, what does Jeremy think about me? We're just friends. Okay. Thinks that you're very intelligent. The Hermit thinks that you're grounded, stable, sincere, humble, honest, trustworthy, caring, loyal, creative. Creative. That you have a lot of choices and a lot of potential. Thinks that you're attractive and that you're a hard worker. Eight of Pentacles, hard worker, somebody who is focused. Jay, what will Amy's behavior be towards me next week? She's going to be hot and cold. So it's like Ace of Pentacles is like you might feel like you guys have a new beginning. Three of Pentacles, things may seem kind of normal. Six of Cups, she returns, even though she's not going anywhere. It would be like Three of Cups, cause for celebration. But then she gets cold and icy again, and then the sun comes out. I don't know how many days a week you see her, but she's going to be hot and cold. And you're right, she does watch everything you do. And she takes it all in and makes mental notes. So if you pay attention to another girl, God, that really frosts her ass. SMJ, why did Brandon ghost me? Will he return? Okay. You should hear from him out of the blue. Yes. Okay, he had a couple of things happen. So he had a tower moment. I don't know exactly what that is, but that's reason for the ghosting. He may be feeling a little bit of regret for the way that he treated you, and he could have started a new journey of some type. There's an Aries here. I don't know if the Aries is him or you, or the Aries is someone significant around him, but there's an Aries here that could be involved. Sarah, heard from Paul. What's he feeling for me now? His feelings haven't changed. He's still the same. Shows that he's, it's like, I don't know, you might feel like he's hot and cold. One day he's here, the next day he disappears, or one day he may want things to move forward and then the next day he doesn't. Judgment's in reverse. Timing is not great around this situation, and you may get very frustrated with him. Like some days he may be like really kind and caring and attentive, and other days he's not. And I don't see that that's changing right now. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. Like once you get into a cycle like this, I mean, usually things don't change all that much. Yeah, and if you walk away and if you get involved with somebody else, too bad for him. He had his chance. You know, it's like, it's crazy to like neglect somebody or take somebody for granted, and then, you know, it's like you could have a good relationship with somebody and then it's like, I don't know, for whatever reason, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's the thrill of the chase. I don't know what it is. I just know that I see this kind of thing a lot where it's usually the woman. It's not always, but I'm going to say 9 out of 10 times it's the woman where she feels like she's trying to cultivate a relationship with somebody who is not putting in very much effort. And it rarely changes. It's usually like it will continue like this forever. Yeah, hot and cold. And who wants to deal with that shit? It is draining. It's very draining. Right. Daniela, the Aries, I feel like I've read for you before. Yeah, I feel like I have read for you before. Do you see a future or serious love relationship with this guy named T, Capricorn? Okay, let me see. I don't see a serious relationship right now. You only got a 33% chance. Um, he actually looks like another one that may be hot and cold. He may wind up. I know. I don't see a serious relationship with you and him. Not right now. Doesn't mean it can't ever happen, but I don't think it's happening right now. Sonia, I've decided to enroll for the exam contest this year at A2 University instead of B2. What are the chances winning it there? Due to the COVID protocol restrictions, I can't easily go to B2. Okay, let's see. What are the chances that I win it at A2 University? A 70% chance you could win it there. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Sarah, would Jeremy and I ever have a chance together? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think so. There's a 70% chance, yes. Deja, rest of December. Rest of December looks good. It's like you've got a spiritual practice, or it could be a new practice or an old practice, whatever it is, reconnecting to a spiritual practice of some type. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. There could be long-term potential around a new relationship. Four of Cups in reverse, being presented an offer that would be hard to turn down. Six of Cups, Six of Swords, moving on to greener pastures. Imperfect. I can't decide between going for Eric, Maurice, or just focusing on myself. What's the best decision? Okay. Eric. Maurice. Myself. Well, I would always say focus on yourself first, but Maurice comes up high. Yeah, Maurice comes up high, but so does focusing on myself. I would say Maurice, if you were going to go between the two guys, I would focus on Maurice. But don't lose focus of yourself either. You know what I mean? Like, it's always putting effort into yourself or focusing on your needs will help cultivate other areas in your life. And I think some of the issues that I may have even had personally were kind of around that I put other people's needs before mine, or I put relationships with other people before what I needed, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? So don't lose sight of yourself either. Mustafa. I was told a man asked a different S from last night told many of my secrets to his parents. How did his parents feel about the things that the man told them? I'm sure that he exaggerated, okay. His parents felt weak and out of balance. So you're right. Maybe he did blow things up out of proportion, make you sound a little bit crazy. They felt a little bit like knocked down by the stuff. See, I don't believe that somebody should be telling anybody your personal business. It should be confidential. Um, I'm not crazy for it. I think, though, that the parents may also not believe him 100% because the son is here and so is the intuition. So their intuition may be telling them that he's either exaggerating or outright lying. Oh, you're welcome. All right, it's 3:30 now, and I have to leave for work in a little bit. So can we cut off the super chats? I'll do the moderators, and then I'll come back on tonight after work. Funny, I don't think that they plowed my parking lot yet, but I was able to get my car out. But the main roads have been fine, like all day. I can see them. Anyway. Anyhow. And then I'll be back on tonight, probably like 9:30, 10. Mustafa, the man S has been calling me a lot recently and I've been ignoring him. How will he feel if I continue to ignore him? He's going to be persistent. He's not going to give up. And then he's going to feel stuck. And you guys may have an argument. You could have an argument. Yeah. For someone here I haven't done yet. Jojo, my daughter ran away 2 days ago. Will she come back? Okay. Oh boy. Will she come back? She does come back. Got success around coming back. Mustafa, the man S jokingly told me that he keeps his wife away from me because he fears that she'll like me more than him. How does the man S's wife think and feel about me? Yeah, I think that this guy, yeah. And the funny thing is, though, is that I don't think that anybody really believes him. Yeah, I think that his wife does like you. I think that she thinks you're interesting, kind-hearted, strong, that you have a lot of like perseverance. You're going to get someplace in life. You don't hold yourself back. I think she sees a lot of positive aspects in you that she doesn't see in him. And I don't think that she likes that he talks bad about you. It's almost like sour grapes kind of thing. Like that's how he is. I don't know. Zara, who's coming towards me in my life? Okay. You have a very persistent and perseverant, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children. Person coming in that may be a water sign, that could be a commitment. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. See what happens. Mel, how will Dolores feel after reading my response to her request? I can only imagine what you said. Oh, she's actually going to feel like karma. She's getting karma back. She also may feel hurt. I don't know what you said. You know, I mean, she needs to step it up a little bit. I mean, she really does. Yeah, she may feel a little hurt. I don't know if you were harsh with her or what, but she also is going to feel like she deserved it. So let's see what happens. All right, I think that's it. The other moderators aren't here. I'm going to go. I'll be back on tonight, probably about 10 o'clock, something like that. I'm going to go eat now and get ready for work. I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you all. Have a nice afternoon. You were harsh? Good. Good. I mean, people got to, you know, it's not like she's 6, you know, like she needs to step it up a little bit. All right, well, good. Maybe she'll have a little bit more respect. All right, I'm going to, I'll see you guys tonight. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.